A nice look there toward the skyline of downtown Houston, Texas. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Houston Astros. To quote the best in the business, it's time for Dodger baseball. Hi, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'll be joined in just a minute by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers, as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you see the numbers for one of the very best starters in the game, all-star right-hander Justin Verlander. The leadoff hitter makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
If you're going to beat this guy, it's probably going to have to be up. When he's at the knees like that or lower, especially with the fastball, he's tough to hit.
The 0-2 once more. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Misses, ball 2.
Well, he got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's kind of caught on to their game now. Those are 2 good takes to get it back to 2-2.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Another full count pitch home. And this is going to be a foul ball. In the air to left center. Gonzalez will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1. So Verlander takes care of the leadoff man here, and with that, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around second now, heading for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And with the way this place is laid out, this is a ballpark that's built for triples, and he's able to cruise in there with 3 bases.
Cody Bellinger will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ballgame. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Carlos Correa will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Astros, the shortstop,
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Marwin Gonzalez will be the batter. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
You win the Cy Young, you're going to get a few calls like that.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The 2-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Jose Altuve will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. We played an inning. No score. Yasiel Puig leads things off now in the top half of the second. Now here's the first pitch. And this inning begins with a pitch chopped foul at home plate. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball hit on the ground to short. And now from the air, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Adrian Gonzalez steps in now. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
And that's swung on and missed, so Adrian's a strikeout victim here, and there's one away.
And this turned out to be a question of who'd blink first. I mean, these are two elite players in this game, neither of whom will back down from anybody. That was a heck of a battle there. The good news is, there'll be others to come.
Curtis Granderson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this will be fouled away. The 2-1 now to Granderson. And this is fouled back and out of play. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for route number 2. Andre Ethier will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Now a fastball that's popped up out towards short right field. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. Number 10 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
For the Astros, designated hitter.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Number 2 will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees, and you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
And he got him. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Carlos Beltran is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early, then you're never going to get to him. So you don't want to let this chance pass you by.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Number 5 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman,
Logan Forsythe is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Yasmani Grandal will step in now. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Grounded to 3rd. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the 3rd.
the batter, number 5.
Number 5 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. Justin Turner will dig in. A triple in his first plate appearance of the ball game. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. He's gotten that pitch past him twice here. Now, do you push your luck or give him something else?
Let it ride. Keep it out of the zone. See if he'll chase.
And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. But the recovery. Evan Gattis makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Evan Gattis.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Kershaw now on 1-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down.
And this will get all the way out into the bullpen in left center. It's gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead. Brian McCann is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up, way up there on the infield. And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out.
Now batting.
Carlos Correa comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the dropped third strike. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Marwin Gonzalez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Turner will put this one away, and the side is retired. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Houston. Cody Bellinger will lead things off here for L.A., but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next.
Bellinger.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
And down by a run up the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
3-0 now.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Had the green light, 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Yasiel Puig will dig in. He singled his first time around. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Big curveball swung on and missed, 0-1. Another curveball here, but this misses in tight. It's a ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Obviously, the last thing you want to do here is load the bases when you've got that guy on deck.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play. Curtis Granderson will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Fouled back. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly in the... Jose Altuve will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Line to left. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
Now batting, number 10.
Number 10 will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Right there for strike 1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Carlos Beltran will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. Evan Gattis will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first. And that means two men are in scoring position now with two away. Brian McCann is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
Not the greatest swing that time as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw on to first, and Andre Ethier will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Andre Ethier.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled straight back. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. Four pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, and on 2-2 to start an inning, that's a call you'd like to get.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning. Logan Forsythe will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch on its way from Verlander. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Yasmani Grandal will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there. Number 5 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give him any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that misses. 2-1. From the stretch. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Justin Turner will come forward now at a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon or this game might just get away from them.
And this is low, but I don't think the runners will be able to move much here. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Carlos Correa will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And he's retired, 1 away. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Sliced down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. In there, and it's 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Line hard into left. Granderson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. First pitch coming. Cody Bellinger is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. Yasiel Puig will dig in. He singled his last time around. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. No outs, nobody on. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Right there is Beltran, 1 away. Adrian Gonzalez will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Curtis Granderson will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo home run. Hyunjin Ryu will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 99, Hyunjin Ryu.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And his 0-2 is bounced on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Number 2 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball, 1-1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Now a changeup here, and he's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. George Springer will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. In there for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Granderson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Carlos Beltran stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0, and he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Starting to look like not only are they not going to walk him, but they're indeed going to challenge him.
And we've seen that mentality backfire many a time before. But you got to give him a little bit of...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Andre Ethier will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Come on, Blue, that was a strike.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Now the 3-1 home. And Ethier swings and sends a high fly ball to deep right field. Beltran is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Logan Forsythe will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. And the only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there, base hit. Around first, heading for second now. And now they've got a man caught out there. And they will tag him out between first and second. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Evan Gattis will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Astros.
Brian McCann is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
The batter, the shortstop.
Carlos Correa is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at number 5 will step in. 1 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Number 5.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Justin Turner will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Justin Turner.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Took something off there, but it misses ball 1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Nothing doing against Verlander. Marwin Gonzalez will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He'll get it into second, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Oh, and a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. Now the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Granderson is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Puig has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Up next for the Astros.
George Springer is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Astros plate one on a couple of hits.
Now pitching for the
Yasiel Puig will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now, that'll help you settle right into the game.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. Now here's a swing, and Adrian sends a high fly ball deep to right field. Leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow!
Oh, and what a play this is out there in right field. You can see him tracking it all the way. Everything has to be perfect here. You see him get up and then pull it right back into the park. Wow, that is a super play.
Curtis Granderson started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Now, barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses, 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, the Astros were able to claim a victory here mainly due to the start turned in by this man.